Hi guys, how are you all doing? Today I'm back with another video, and as you can see, it's said to be the monthly wrap up, but I doubt that I did a bit of cheating. See, not cheating actually. The thing is that I started my channel in March, right? And I wanted to include everything. I have this major FOMO issues, so I was like, I would include everything that I have watched or read in January, February, and March. So it's like quarterly, quarterly wrap up, but we are gonna do monthly from the next month. I promise you that. So let's start. Let's start with the movies and series and all the things. Oh, by the way, I changed the background. You're liking it? Okay. So let's start with the series, anime, movies, K-dramas, etc., that I have watched this year. Let's start. Okay, baby. Yeah. So the first thing that I watched this year was Children Who Chase Lost Voices. It's an anime, and see, the thing about this series is it's visually very appealing, like very appealing, but then I personally don't like the anime which have a lot of myths and mythology and stuff like that going on. So not a fan of Children Who Lost Voices, because like it have a lot of elements like underground, mortal, immortal world, a lot of creatures and a lot of mythical stories, and it revolves around death and resurrection of the death and the pros and cons of that, and stuff like that. So 3 stars. I would give it 3 stars, and just because it was visually very pleasing, like any other anime. The next thing that I watched is Vincenzo. Oh my fucking god. We need to talk, okay? I watched the series because I fell in love with this man. See, I am not gonna take the names because I know that I would be butchering them, and I really don't want to. I fell in love with this man when I watched Descendants of the Sun last year, and I was like, I have to watch everything where he is. So I started watching Vincenzo, and it is a mafia story. It's not that typical K-drama romance. It's about the bureaucracy, the courtroom, the mafia world, the good and bad, the fight of dark, and it's not very white and black kind of a concept. Like, the characters are pretty much gray here, and it would have been a very basic series. Like, I would have forgotten about Vincenzo if not for this man. Like, oh my god, this man took the whole series to some insanely high level. Like, without him, I cannot even imagine liking Vincenzo. Like, I started watching it because I loved one man, and I ended up loving another man by the end of the series. But yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair, okay? That's fair, Srishta. Okay, the next thing that I watched is Healer, again a K-drama. Now, the storyline revolves around journalism, the issues that one have to face if you're a good journalist, and the main lead of the girl, the main lead of the story, the series is orphan. Is an orphan who was adopted, and somehow through this process of fighting for the truth, the reality, and bringing the morality versus power and politics, she somehow discovers a lot of things about her past life. So pretty cute. The romance is very cute. The guy, oh my god, he's so cute. Like, so cute. And I liked their, like, the slow burn romance, and I kind of like those series when the girl really don't know the reality of the man, and or maybe she discovers about it and she still pretends to not know and stuff like that. This anonymous thing, like, already loving is so difficult, and then you have to love a man and you fall in love with a man whose identity is not clear to you. Like, great fictional plot. The next thing that I watch is Sham Singh. Okay, Now I watched it because I was having a massive FOMO, being a Bengali and seeing a film about Bengalis thriving. Like literally everyone in my friend list, everyone in my contacts was sharing posts and stories about it. So I watched it. The actors have done splendid job. Like Sai Pallavi was brilliant. But again, there is a thing of birth and rebirth and that concept, and I'm not really a fan of it. Okay, I didn't rate Healer. Healer would be 4 stars. Yeah. And Vincenzo, I told, right? Vincenzo would also be 4 stars. Yeah. I'm new to this, okay? So, like, forgive me for the mistakes I do. You have to. Yeah. So Sham Singh Roy, that is pretty well directed, I must say, but the plot is somewhat related to birth and rebirth, which I'm not a fan of. So yeah, it's a good one-time watch. So solid 3.5. The next thing that I watch is In This Corner of the World. Oh God, the way I have bawled my eyes out after watching this movie is something else. The last time I probably cried, uh, it's an anime. It's about the Hiroshima Nagasaki incident, the war, the World War, the bomb, and the way it impacted the life of common people living there in Japan. Like, okay, so the last time I cried, the way I cried after watching In This Corner of the World is the time I watched Grave of the Fireflies. I think that In This Corner of the World is highly, massively underrated. Like, the people who love watching anime, the people who love this slice of life and good plot animes, they definitely need to watch In This Corner of this World. Like, highly recommend. Solid 5 stars. Okay, then I watched Suspicious Partner, again a K-drama, and I watched it because of this man, obviously. And this series, okay, I have some opinion about it. See, the thing is that I felt that it was going pretty good, but then it lost its space in between, and the ending was not very satisfactory. So basically it's about, yet again, it's a lawsuit thing. It's about a girl who was wrongly accused of a murder she didn't commit, and the way she's also a lawyer, so the way she fights for it, the way the main lead, the guy, she's also a lawyer, he's also a lawyer and he's her senior, so the way he helps her out in finding the truth, and obviously, like, it's a great drama, so it needs to have something associated with their past lives, like past lives in the sense, like, not punarjanam, but like bachpan, like childhood and the connection. There needs to be something, there is a concept of soulmate, I guess, in K-drama massively. I don't really hate it, but when it's there in 80% of the series that I watch, it's kind of annoying at a point. Suspicious Partner was cute, it was good, it was thrilling at a point. It was good. Plot wise, it was okay, so 3.5 stars. Then I watch Encanto. Beautiful. Like, it needs to be recognized as one of the best animated movies I have ever watched. Like, splendid. It is, like, the way we expect, the expectations we had from animated fairy tale kind of movie, like the Disney movies, is that they have superpowers and the way they use their superpowers to save the world and stuff like that. But here, the Madrigal family, everyone in the family is blessed with a superpower, but the lead, like the main character, I forgot her name, she is not blessed with any superpower, and the whole movie revolves around the fact that how your good heart is a superpower and it will help you save the world. If not the world, then at least yourself and the people who you love and who loves you. So 5 stars. Then I watched Shank Redemption. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I am a sucker for plot twist, and I know that it have been, like, Shawshank Redemption have been talked about a lot. And if you still haven't watched it, please do. Like, the plot twist, the overall direction, cinematography, characters, everything is beyond splendid. Like, five, undoubtedly. Then I watched a series called Rocket Boys. So Rocket Boys is a series about Dr. Homi Bhabha, Vikram Sarabhai, and a bit of APJ Abdul Kalam. So yes, the Rocket Boys. It's a lot of scientific revolution that India had from, you know, the independence till the next 2-3 decades, and how challenging it was, how much a developing country who have just come out of the colonial rule, and have to suffer because they are already lagging behind in streams of science, in matters of discoveries and scientific innovation. Development of the personal lives of the heroes that we look up to, which is like very important. The best part that I liked, the best thing that I liked in this series is that it have focused on, you know, the unfiltered, what to say, unfiltered way. It have portrayed it in a way where you do not need to think in a way that okay, they have done such great amazing things in their life for science, for India, doesn't mean that they cannot be flawed human beings. Like, personally, with their family, with their domestic lives, they cannot be flawed. They are not worshipped as gods. Rather, it's very unfiltered. It's somehow portraying the real life. So it was a good watch. It was definitely a good watch. I guess that they have a second season coming up. So Rocket Boys season 1 gets 4.5 stars. Then I watched Dead Poets Society. Oh god, heck of a movie, you know. The line, "Oh Captain, my Captain," being a literature student, I have heard it so many times, and all this time I was not aware where it came from. I feel so ashamed at this point. But oh my god, the movie, like the characters, the storyline, the relationship of a student with his teachers, and the way a good teacher can impact the lives of so many young minds. Dead Poet Society is just there, you know, like it's just telling you that how being unconventional, you know, like not following the carved path, the you know, the one that is the pointed out list. If you don't follow that, then there will be people who will try to put you down. But if you have done something good for someone, then you will always have their support. Like, they will always have your back. So please watch Dead Boy Society. Like, it's beautiful. It's 5 stars. It's definitely 5 stars. Then I watched a K-drama. It's called All of Us Dead. It have been trending on #1 on Netflix. So most probably everyone have watched it. I am not a fan of zombie series movies whatsoever, but the direction, the way it is portrayed, the characters, their relationship, the trauma that is being portrayed in the series is like spot on. So like, All of Us Dead would get 4 stars. Next thing that I watch is Munich, the Edge of War. Oh my god, what's wrong with my English? So it's a series about the diplomacy, the role of bureaucracy in major world events, like how the people who we never come to know about are the unsung heroes who have, how they have saved wars, like, you know, how they have saved millions of lives, and their little bit of part that they played, that somehow led to the greater good, or because of some diplomats. So it's the story about that. Good watch. It's a bit slow, it's a bit dense, it is not having humor or romance or any other complementary elements to it, but it have done a splendid job in what it was supposed to do. So I guess 3.5 stars. Then I watched Catch Me If You Can. If you haven't watched this and you love Conman suspense, then please, please, please watch it. Like, it's about a man who could do bank check forgery, and how at the end of the day FBI have to get the help of that man to stop other conmans. You know how splendidly good a conman can be. So 5 stars, I guess. Yeah, it's between 4.5 and 5. Chalo, I'll be considerate. And now the next thing that I watched is, excuse me, next thing I watched is Castle in the Sky. It's an anime movie. Now, again, myth, mythology, and a lot of things happening. It's about a lost world, Lupeta, which is in the sky, and a lot of people trying to find it because of the treasures, but it is something beyond that. So okay-ish, not something that I would recommend someone. So 2 stars. Then what I watched is Red Notice. I would say I loved it, but then the ending was not satisfying. You know, like I was, because it is what to say, it's kind of a suspense, not thriller, it's suspense, and not con man, it's about the greatest thief, you know, the art thief, and it's all about plot twists, yeah. But I feel that the ending could have been better. You know, the twist it had throughout was really good, but then the ending was very basic. So, nah, nah, nah. Then again, I watched a K-drama which is called Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. It was so freaking hyped up. Like, I don't know any person, like, not who have watched it and have not gone, you know, full boil about it. But Cha 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 is about a dentist who comes from Seoul, like the main metropolitan city, to the countryside to start her clinic because of some issue, and eventually falls in love with the place. It's about how introverts slowly become the go-to person if around good people. So I guess it's cute, it's beautiful, it have a lot of characters, their lives, a lot of thing happening in the series, but not the best. So it's 3.5 stars from my end. Now the thing is that I also wanted to include the books in here, the books that I have read, but I guess that it's been long, like I have watched a lot and I went on and on and on while speaking about it. That's what happens, you know. I am quite a talkative person when it comes to fiction. Otherwise, personal things, personal feelings, I don't need to talk about it. But fiction, dude, if I'm reading something, if I'm watching something, I need to talk. So yeah, I won't be able to include the books in here. Probably I'll do a part 2 for the books of my monthly wrap up. So that's it then. I hope you all enjoyed and you will watch the ones that I recommended. Like, I didn't really recommended it out there, but the ones which I liked, I hope you will like them too and watch them. So let me know if you like this video, and we'll see each other next time.